You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Jacobs versus Call.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Mr. Jacobs, you're on the birth certificate and paying child support for 3-year-old Samar, but say your ex is now telling people that you are not his biological father, and you're suing today to prove that Samar is your son.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Ms. Call, you admit to allowing Mr. Jacobs to name the baby, sign the birth certificate, and pay support for your son, but now say Samar's real biological father is another man, Mr. Daniel Cooper.
Yes, Your Honor.
But Mr. Cooper says there's no way he's your son's father.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Jacobs, how did you meet Ms. Call?
Well, Your Honor, I met Miss Call on the train coming back from the gym. She sits in front of me, continuous staring at me. She compliments me on my eyes, and, you know, I said thank you, it's flattering. Like, I've been hearing that since I was little, so it's nothing new. And, you know, getting off the train, she's following me, and she comes upstairs, and, you know, being a gentleman that I am, I like to get to know her. I get to know her, I cook her a meal and everything like that. And, hey,
This is after you met on the train?
yes.
The same day?
Yes, ma'am.
You followed him home, Ms. Call?
We watched movies, we talked, we did get to know each other. We did have unprotected sex that night, Your Honor.
The day?
That same
day. You young people running around here having sex, I never heard of such. Just get on the bus, going somewhere, next thing you know, you in somebody's apartment having sex. Who does that? That's not funny. Now we've got a little person here that doesn't have a clue who his father is. How soon after that did you find out she was pregnant?
I would say about a month or so. You know, coming back home the first time, it was, you know, my neighbor had told me that, you know, a young lady had stopped by to look for you and everything like that. And the next day, she was actually sitting outside my apartment, and she was sitting with a friend. And, you know, she was fat and everything. She was big. And it was like, all right, you know, I'm pretty shocked by it. I asked, you know, would you like to go for a walk and everything like that? And that's when she had told me that she was pregnant and everything, so
That's not true. I was at home. I text Ernest, because I was listening to a song by Usher, Confessions, and in the first verse of the song, it says that she was pregnant and she was keeping it. I told him to go listen to it. He texted me back. He said, "You're pregnant?" I told him yes. He started denying the baby straight from the back.
Yeah,
he told me it wasn't his, it was another guy's baby.
Yana,
After that, we stopped talking.
That's not true. That's not true at all. It's not true.
No.
So when she said, "I'm pregnant," did she say, "and you're the father"?
No, she just said that she was pregnant.
And did you assume that she was saying that you were the father, or did
Correct,
you think
yes.
someone else could be?
Yes, Yana. I assumed that I was the father because, like I said, we had sex a lot, and a lot. So,
Okay, I got that.
It was good. So, I mean, I felt that I was the father at the moment. It was shocking to see her sitting outside, you know, being heavy and everything like that. And, you know, her telling me that she was pregnant, and I was surprised, and you know, I would be happy to be a father and everything like that. But
So now, Miss Call, you say, go listen to this song and call me back. Did you tell him, you are my child's father, I'm pregnant and you're the child's father, or you just tell him to go listen to a song?
No, Your Honor. When he texted me back, and then after he denied the baby, I did explain to him that it was a possibility. There was another guy that could be the father.
So you were
accepted that.
honest?
Yes.
So let's move forward a little bit. Take me to the birth. Now, after you find out she's pregnant, did you go to any doctor's appointments? Did you support her through it? Or the whole time you were thinking, I may not be the father?
I would ask her if I can go to the hospital with her. You know, can I come see, could I get a sonogram? She was telling me no.
Really? Did you tell him he couldn't go to the hospital or go to any of the appointments with you?
No, Your Honor. He never once asked me to go to any appointments, and if he did, why? If he's sitting there from the beginning telling me it's another guy's baby, why would he want to go with me to the doctor's appointment?
It's not true at all, Your Honor.
You went from not going to any doctor's appointments to signing the birth certificate.
Yes, ma'am.
How did we get there?
I was there for the whole birth.
The whole thing?
Yes, ma'am.
And you signed the birth certificate?
Correct.
Why did you sign the birth certificate? At that moment, were you sure you were this child's biological father?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were?
Yes.
And why were you sure?
I was sure about it because when she was in the C-section, they had brought Samar out to me and placed me in my arms and everything. And at that moment when I said his name, he had opened up his eyes and he was looking at me, and at that time I felt the connection between him and me. And the nurse there told me, like, you know, that's a rare thing for that to happen. You know, usually the babies don't open up their eyes.
To keep their eyes closed, and when he opened his eyes, you felt like that was a sign.
That was a sign, correct. Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Call, did you know he was going to sign the birth certificate? Did you all discuss that?
No, Your Honor. When I woke up...
Did you allow him to sign?
I didn't know that he signed it. I was in the recovery room. When I woke up, he told me he signed the birth certificate, named the baby, everything. I didn't know nothing about it until I woke up in the recovery room.
Yeah.
So the baby was named and the birth certificate was signed when you...
Woke up from
Your Honor,
the C-section, Your Honor.
that's not true at all.
It is true, Your Honor.
You all had never discussed the
true.
name?
No.
So bottom line is, when you got out of recovery, the birth certificate was signed.
Yes.
And the baby had a name.
Yes.
And 58, 59, 60. That's 4 minutes.
I could do 5.
Okay, sweetie.
What up? It's 21 Savage with a quick money tip. The key to budgets